Hey guys, it's your boy Gagey Horny, and today I want to give you guys an update on my life. It's totally gonna be an unprofessional video. It's just gonna be a message from me to my fans. That's all I'm looking for. And man, guys, it's been one of the worst weeks ever. So, start out, you guys seen that video. If you haven't, there's a girl that passed away at my school, and we're all wearing Denver Broncos stuff to support her family and friends. And I even have a jersey right there that I was wearing today at school to support her family, you know, and that was kind of how everything started. And besides that, it's finals, and I'm stressed to hell. You know, I just got done today, so it's my last day of finals. Yay! I failed 1 out of 5 of my finals. I didn't get above 70% is what I mean. All the other finals I did alright on, but I did pass all the classes. That's amazing. But yesterday, I got home, and you know, you guys should know I was dating this girl for a while, and it just sucks because I really liked her. Okay, try to be straight-faced. What happened, you know, we met each other, and I met her through mutual friends, and we just had a thing for the longest time, like a really good thing. I mean, after having a thing, we kissed like 3 days after we had a thing, and we just kept hanging out and at school, and I gave her and her best friend ride home, and just did all these things, and finally, eventually, we started dating, and we've been dating a good month. Not a good month, I don't know, can't think straight, and it's just been terrible, because you know, I've been with all of these girls lately, and before, and it's never hurt so bad, you know, and seeing that I'd known her even shorter than all the other girls I've really known, most of the other girls, I feel like this hurts the worst. Like, I miss her the worst, you know? Just can't do it. Yesterday, after our finals, I got home, and she was acting so weird and distant, and she wasn't replying, and she was just acting super weird, and she was at school, and she was being so, wouldn't even kiss me, and when she did, she like looked away, and I just didn't know what was happening. And I got home, you know, I was supposed to even give her a ride home, but she left before I even got out of class. She had her dad come pick her up. Get home, you know, and I text her, I'm like, I think I know what this means. Maybe we should take a break, because I see what you're trying to show me. That you just don't want to be in a relationship. She replied, she's like, did my best friend tell you? And I'm like, no. What? Tell me what? And she's like, well, I was going to wait till we were in person tomorrow, but when my dad picked me up, he told me that I couldn't date you anymore, because of the age. The age difference. And so she's planning to break up with me this morning, because I'm about to be 18 in a month, and she is still 16. And so parents told her to call it off, and she was going to wait to do it in person tomorrow, and that's the first time I've ever even had a girl think and was going to break up with me in person. Every other girl has been over text, or even barely over the phone, but always over text. But to actually have a girl that would legitimately break up with you in person, no girl does that anymore. That's goddamn respect. She was amazing in so many ways and talented. We danced together. We had a lot in common. She was funny. She entertained me. I don't think I've ever been so happy. I mean, we didn't fight once, like, about anything. I mean, we were just like best friends that kissed. Oh, God, I just miss her so much. And then today after school, all of my friends wanted to hang out, and I was still really good friends with her best friend, and of course if her best friend she came, so they rode in a different car, of course, but we went to the same place, and we were just hanging out, and it's so hard, because she was just flirting with one of my friends, and it was just, I'm like, alright, it's cool, you know, because when we broke up, we said we'd be friends and we'd be cool with it, and she was acting all perfect, but I was acting happy too, but goddamn was I crying last night. I was just like, yeah, let's be friends, I'll be okay with that, as long as we could be good friends, like we were before, and you know how hard it is being friends with someone you really, really, really like. Oh, it's so painful. Then she started doing that stuff, and I was just in pain, man. I could not even think straight. I was saying her name, and I was talking about other people. I was driving, and I was like so spacing out and driving to the side. I could not do anything. Finally, everyone wanted to go home, but she still wanted to hang out, and I was like, you know, if I can maybe get her alone, and you know, I was saying hang out, sure. And what happened is one of my friends ended up staying too, but I still had her, so it was us three. And we started driving after we dropped the last person off, and she lays her head on me, or because I was kind of touching her knee, like playing with her knee or something, and she's like, stop it, and we just started playing with each other for a second. My friend's laughing in the shotgun seat or whatever, and she laid her head on me, and I remember looking to the side, and I just remember like there's just immediate tears going down my eye, 'cause it's just like, you know, I was like, oh, like acting like I was yawning, but I wiped it away, you know, and went and hung out at the store for like a couple hours, like an hour and a half, and she had to go home, so, you know, we were kissing, and we were just playing with each other, and I didn't know, like, we were not even dating or anything, but I'd finally take her home, and after I take her home, you know, I text her, I'm like, so, what are we? And she's like, I don't know, and I was constantly texting her best friend, too, and her best friend, I guess she told her best friend that she wanted to be friends with benefits, so I was like, well, I heard you want to be friends with benefits, and she's like, well, you know, winky face, I'm like, do you want to be? And she said, sure. I said, when I read that, I was like, man, I could sit here and kiss and hold and do all that kind of stuff with her, but she's not mine, you know? She's not mine. She could still go around and kiss other boys, and she could do what she wants, and just, I can't kiss someone I like so goddamn much and know that she is not mine. So I said I can't do that. Talked for a second, and come to find out, we're just friends now, and like just friends. Last thing I texted her was about 4 or 5 hours ago, and I said, you have a good weekend. We have a 3-day weekend because finals or whatever. I said, you have a good weekend, okay? And a smiley face, and she said back, I will, you too. Smiley face, and that was the last thing. I've been sitting in this room, I've been watching Breaking Bad, I've been eating food, I've been doing everything, but it just sucks because all my friends are so hurt because that girl that shot herself at her school, they've been crying and stuff like that, and I don't want to put my problems on top of theirs, so I don't want to bother my friends with that, and so it's just kind of, my family doesn't really into my whole relationships, and as short as my relationships are, obviously, I don't really tell them much, so I don't have my family, I don't have a lot of friends, and so I've just kind of been stuck in this room, and I just kind of want to tell you guys so you guys can maybe give me some advice. I'll be waiting, and I have nothing to do, and that's the last thing about this video is I was about to go to work, and about 20 minutes before I was heading to work, he called me and said, "Oh, hey, we have this new dude we're training, so we don't need you tonight." And then you know what that means, guys. If you have a job like mine, a minimum wage job like mine, you know what that means. It's basically saying, hey, we're replacing you, okay? We're just going to train this guy first. After he's trained, then we're going to fire you. God, I hate my job. God, it's so bad. It's not even just because the work is easy, but what we do there is so bad. We do so much illegal stuff, and just, it's such a bad place. The people are terrible. The boss is, such a dick. But I need that job, and the rule is never quit your job until you have another job, and I cannot risk being fired, and so I'm going to have to do some applications tonight or something just in case, and it's just been really rough, man. I know there's so much more problems, there could be totally worse, I know that, it's just, I keep telling myself that, hey, it could be worse, be happy, you have amazing friends, you have amazing family, you have amazing this, that, but it's like, all I can focus about is her. It's this one girl, and why the hell do I miss her so much? I can't add it together, why? I think the only thing I can come up with is just the chance that we don't even get to even try to be something. The reason we're breaking up is because of her parents. Like, we don't get that chance to even date. We don't even get that chance to see if we were Romeo and Juliet. We don't get that chance. Oh, it was the hardest thing ever today. When I dropped her off, my friend got out and she looked at me and she kissed me and smiled and got out of the truck, and I'm like, I get in and I'm like, I'm not crying, but I'm just like that look, and my friend's like, you okay? Like, I honestly don't know. I'm gonna go now, guys. I just thought I would update you what's going on, and that's everything. Let's just hope that life gets better, right? I know it will, but goddamn, it's hard right now, and I would just love my fans out there to support me. As much as how dumb this looks, now unprofessional and everything else is, I'm not afraid to cry on camera because that's who I am. I share my feelings. I'm an open book, and I would really love to see what you guys could say to me right now. Love you guys. Any advice, anything, if you just want to talk about maybe something you've had in your life, let me know in the comments below. Maybe we could relate. Love you guys so goddamn much. Thanks for being here for me. It always means a lot. Catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.